Smack? What's going on with you?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling, you know. In the high spliff DTV brought his cake ass down here, you know. Hopefully everything turn out all right with your family situation, though. But yeah, I'm good, fam. What's up with it?
Nah, I appreciate that, man. Hey, wait, hey, we got some breaking news that just happened yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I ain't even been up on nothing, man. I don't even really know what's going on.
Young Thug.
Oh, yeah, I seen that coming home.
He came home.
Yeah, I seen it. I ain't really just dig into it.
How long that trial was? About 2 years?
If it was, it didn't even seem like it. Cause I know they said he got 40 years, but it's a funny breakdown. Atlanta do some funny stuff compared to like Texas laws. Like he had to do 5 years lockup, 15 on parole and on probation, and if he mess up, then he gotta go do 20.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I ain't never heard nothing like that ever before.
So this how they broke it down. The sentencing was for 45 years.
45.
25 in prison and 20 on probation.
But they say he could do 5.
Yeah, but they commuted the prison time.
Yeah,
as time served. But the crazy part is the probation time, the length of that probation.
Yeah, and if he mess up, then he gotta go serve 20 or 25 years. However, I ain't never heard nothing like it ever. You know, I ain't never heard nothing like that. But you know, they're allowing him to come home. That's good. You got a shot. He got action. Your feet on the concrete. So all you got to do, you know, and I know I seen where he can't have contact with any gang members or rep any gang activity. I think the only 2 people he could
associate with
is Gunna and Woody.
Yep.
That's what that say about Gunna and Woody.
Wow.
What that say about Gunna and Woody?
You tell me. Make it make sense.
What that tell you about? But I just seen Gunna in concert, Soul Lot. Y'all still patronizing that. That's why we at as a society. That's what's wrong with us as a society, because we allow people that don't have any integrity, any standards, any morals, any principles, and we hold them up and we put that on a pedestal. Even though they was tied up in you know what some want to say crime, street life, whatever it is, but that's just a microcosm of society. You take this person with no integrity and you hold them up for our community to see. This is what we praise, somebody with no integrity. So even though it was tied to this, you got people that walk the straight and narrow. They feel like, you know, they can emulate this because he ain't got no integrity and everybody praising him, even though I'm a lawyer or whatever. Integrity out the window for everybody. So it don't even matter no more.
So should we still chastise Gunna and Woody if Young Thug is not chastising him because he accepting them because he asked the judge, can he associate and work with Gunna?
I don't know what Young Thug got going on.
Or was it a whole play from the beginning?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I know I wouldn't associate with Gunna and Woody.
Yeah.
And I'm a stand on it, fam, because this is what I was born into. See, this is what you get, the difference between me and these other cats. I was born into this. They were sworn into this. So, and that's why you get your drawers torn in this. Come home and you see them doing gay porn to this. Hey, man, we different, fam.
Yeah.
We way different.
Yeah.
And it's just certain things that I'm not gonna rock with, I ain't gonna ride with, I ain't gonna co-sign. I turned down a big bag to do 20 versus 2 with Woody, trying to set that up. I said, man, what? Come on, man, don't play with me. You see the clip of Woody trying to give Lil Durk advice?
Yeah, I seen that.
If you give anybody advice, you need to give OTF Jam some advice.
Ooh.
You trying to give Durk some advice. You give OTF Jam the advice, how to survive doing what he did, because you surviving and thriving. That's who you give advice to. I'm sure Lil Durk don't want your advice, Kenfolk.
Yeah.
Because Lil Durk, he stand on it.
Yeah.
At least he's standing on it right now. Hopefully he stand on it, and I hope everything turn out for the best. But you know, when you keep shooting the dice, man, you got to be prepared to crap out. Ain't no way you gonna keep going out there in them streets and you don't think the law is gonna jump out eventually. Ain't no way you gonna keep participating in any kind of activity that's deemed illegal and you don't think your day is coming. If you actually got that mind state, you are insane. You crazy, fam. Because the more you do it, the more you grading your chances of getting jammed up. That's the game. You ain't gonna keep on, man. I don't know one individual my entire life that messed around in these streets and didn't take a loss in some kind of way. That's
facts.
I don't know one. If you out there, you know, please feel free to leave a comment under the post. Like I've been well, don't leave it, don't if you out the game, cool. But if you still in it, disregard that, fam. But because I know you youngsters is dumb enough to, I'm out here, right here, standing on whoop-de-whoop block right now. Been out here for the last 5 years, every day, getting it in. And hey man, what is you doing? Cause they telling on themselves.
Telling. You know, that's great. You brought that up, man. I found the video. I was gonna make a post today. They videoed. You know how the police officers before they shift, they had a little shift meeting, right?
Yeah, where the lawman was watching the video.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And then they use a black lawman because he's hip to the vernacular and he hip to everything. A white man will have a little more studying to do, but they put that brother gonna pick up on all the lingo and everything real quick, and he gonna run back and tell all the white boys what every word mean. Oh, when they say the pole with the hole and you know whatever they say, that mean this.
Yeah,
he gonna break it down for him, man. You know. I've come to a realization about 99% of the black people in this country. 99% of the black people in this country, Harriet Tubman would have shot the shit out of them.
Why you say that?
She would have shot. You know why she was shooting them and why she had? Because they wasn't built like that. And the majority of us as a people, man, we lost, we soulless, we clueless, we naive, we suckers, sellouts, everything negative, man. And I don't take any joy or pleasure of pointing that out about my people, but we some fools for this system, man. These people, I know these people look at us and be like, man, this shit still work? Like they still fall for this? That's crazy. I know they like, man, these people here got to be the craziest people on earth. Man, they like Jordan. Jordan keeps selling you the same shoe over and over. This system keep giving you the same play over and over and over again. And we steady fall for it, fam.
Yeah.
Man, these people here got to say, man, these people here got to be the most, you know, they good, man. They gooder than a government check. Gooder than grandma's gravy.
Not grandma's gravy.
Yeah, man.
Hey, so you brought up Young Thug's probation, and it said that he was served 15 years probation, backloaded by a 20-year sentence that may be served in custody, depending on his probation. He is also required to stay out of the metro Atlanta area
that part thing,
for the first 10 years of his probation. So he can't live in the metro area.
Yeah.
So he got to go somewhere in the country or move out the state.
I don't know what's all considered the metro area.
So metro would be like Fulton County, Clayton County, DeKalb County. That's Fulton. Douglas County, Cobb County, all that. That's the metro area.
Oh, just the metroplex.
But that's a big. It covers a big.
Yeah.
Big area.
Yeah, because I've been to. I like Atlanta, but the actual city of Atlanta is not big, but the entire metroplex, because right across the street, when you leave the airport and go right across the street, you no longer in Atlanta when you go across the freeway.
Yeah, but that's still the metro.
Yeah, it's still the metro, but it's not Atlanta.
Yeah, it's not Atlanta.
I was like, well, they were like, yeah, this ain't Atlanta no more. I mean, what you mean it ain't Atlanta?
Yeah, it's not.
We just crossed the street, fam. What is you talking about?
No, it get real like that, man.
But then, I guess not when you from there, you understand what you looking at and what you looking for. But me, I'm just riding and just being a tourist for the most part. And I noticed that, okay, the black and brown loud cars, and you riding, and then a loud car is a whole total different. I was like, man, what happened? Then you read the side of it, you be like, damn, we ain't even in such and such a way. I was like, man, this is crazy.
Yeah, they got a lot of municipalities around there.
Yeah, man.
East Point. Yeah. Just in that airport area, you got East Point.
Decatur.
No, I'm talking about the airport area.
Oh.
So the airport area, you got East Point, College Park.
College Park is right across the freeway.
Then you got Fulton County Sheriff. Then, just like you cross that street. Now you got Clayton County Sheriff.
Yeah. So it's crazy.
Yeah,
man. It's crazy. It really is. Atlanta is a crazy place when it comes to, like how it's structured and how it's set up, and it's all these different, cause like being a fan of hip hop and you hearing them rap about these different places, and you never been, you taking it as they was hoods.
Yeah, but actually it's towns.
They actually little cities. Yeah, that's attached to Atlanta. Yeah.
So it's a born certain guidelines, which include returning to the city to make a live anti-gang and anti-violence.
You got to do that 4 times a year, huh?
Public presentation to children at a school or community organization several times a year. I don't even have a number.
I seen 4.
It said 4? Okay.
Wherever I was watching, it said 4. I seen it on Instagram, on somebody's page.
Yeah.
But I seen 4. But, that's what they had,
Now, I'm interested what the born certain guidelines, what guidelines they actually put in place.
Well, you've been down, you know how them guidelines work, fam.
Yeah.
You know how they work. But how his stuff is set up, who knows what the guidelines are? They just, the guidelines and stipulations, they just, probably just didn't want to go in detail. He know what they is.
Yeah.
Because he sat down and that PO read them all to him. Or if he ain't out yet, whenever he get out and go to that office, they gonna read every last one of them to him. They supposed to. My first time getting out, they read it. I was like, I was in that office about an hour. They just read the dumbest one. They gonna talk about you can't be around felons or any crime. I say, well, I'm in violation as soon as I walk out my front door.
Yeah.
I'm in violation as soon as I walk out my front door. You do know I stay in Acres Home, Texas, man.
Yeah.
Soon as I step outside, it's nothing but felons and crime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now the one of the weirdest, I ain't gonna say it's weird, but interesting, the way they structured this plea agreement was they backloaded the 20-year sentence.
I don't even know what that means.
So they put it on the back end. So basically he can serve his 20 years, they say the 20-year sentence may be served in custody depending on his probation. But I understand in custody. So it sounds like they're gonna let him serve it at home.
I don't know. I like I say, I've never heard anything like that ever.
He got a cold lawyer.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard anything like that ever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now let me ask you this: with your experience with probation and knowing different people that took long probation plea deals, you think it's possible for Young Thug to complete this 15 years?
Depends on where his head at, man. If he's driven to complete it and to stay on the straight and narrow, he can do it, But if he wanna do what he wanna do, then you're gonna face the consequences eventually.
Yeah.
If you wanna stay out, you'll stay out. If you wanna, you got some people who just wake up one day and be like, man, forget this.
Crashing out.
Yeah. I'm tired of it. I'm gonna do what and you know, they might go on a nice little run, 3-6 months. You had that one cat this dude here. The dude, I think it was Denver, Colorado. He worked for the people that pick up the armored truck.
Okay.
And he robbed it himself.
What?
Yeah. And got like 30 million or something. And he ended up getting busted because he rented a room and where he was stashing the money, for some reason, he had, I guess, just paid the rent on the storage where he had the money stored and just threw it in the trash can or whatever. Cause he balled for a minute though.
Yeah.
He balled for a minute, man. I can't remember. I think they say it's the greatest armored truck heist, like with the most money ever. And he was working for it and he robbed it himself, tied his partner up and everything. Yeah, he got away. He balled for a minute.
But that one mistake.
Yeah. He paid for the room and cash. It was something, cause I was actually in jail watching, like, I think I was in the county like watching Masterminds or something like that. You know that show, cause it was like something like that. Yeah, but he balled for a minute and he was shaking them. They couldn't catch it. He was everywhere too. Yeah, he done his thing for a little hot secco. But you know, when it come to Young Thug, man, like I say, if he want to stay out, he'll stay out.
Yeah.
And that's all it boiled down to.
It's all up to his mind.
Yeah. But when I seen that he couldn't mess with nobody but Woody and Gunna, I was like, boy, that's you know. But like I say, people still patronizing Gunna, and you know, I don't know, man. We're in a weird place, because I realize that people with my certain way of viewing things are becoming dinosaurs and are dying out. But I'm looking at what's left though. And what you gotta realize with every generation, the evolution, like let's say you got a cowboy, just a time machine or something, just hypothetically speaking, a cowboy from the 1800s. You know, and let's say you brought a cowboy from the 1800s and you put him in the 1980s, right when drive-bys became a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And you know, the cowboys, they used to 10 paces and draw. We gonna face off in the middle of the street, and a cowboy, and you see him and he be out on the street and somebody just ride by and just spray the street up. He'll be like, kind of, like, this is weak.
Yeah.
Cause that'll be foreign to him. Like, y'all just gonna shoot everybody? Like, nah, there ain't no honor in that. I got a problem with you. We gonna square off, me and you, in the street. And the better man gonna walk away. So I say that to say this, that with evolution, that, you know, us as a society and us as a people have gotten softer, weaker. We've succumbed to more, what's the word I'm looking for? To more like just detrimental actions towards ourselves and detrimental thoughts and weakened thoughts. Like we're soft and we're weakened. You know what I'm saying? As a people and mentally, because as time goes on, man, we strive to make things easier for us. Technology. We strive to make things easier. And as we strive to make things easier, we also become soft and complacent. And we also weaken ourselves.
You know, I always had a theory that I know Malcolm said when you put the cream in the coffee, it makes the coffee weak. I think that our cream is the money.
Yeah, it is. And now, in recent times, it's become attention. Everything is a form of currency. What we're doing right now is a form of currency. Attention, they say the most valuable thing on the planet right now is attention. If you can hold somebody's attention for 10, 15 seconds, that means, look at it, just look on social media. Everybody is trying to do something to gain somebody's attention. That's the most valuable currency on the planet right now, attention. Whoever getting the most attention, that's just like having money.
The clout.
Yeah. That's just as valuable as having money. Whoever can garner the most attention right now today. That's why you got people doing, you know, ignorant things and foolish things. People do anything for attention. Because it can lead to other opportunities, but it can also lead to your doom.
It can lead to your doom. Yeah,
yeah.
You're right about that.
And